Right, so we back, and the thesis ain't changed. We're still sticking to our guns. I think the stochastic RSI is oversold, or overbought, sorry, on the daily. It's oversold, I think, on the weekly. Yeah, which it is. It's absolutely smashed on the weekly time frame. But on the daily, I still think we could get a lower low, especially heading into early May. What date are we on today? We're on like the end of April type beat, 17th of April. We've got 2 weeks for this to run up a little bit further and then come all the way down. And then maybe push for 90k, come all the way down potentially to 76 again, hopefully. I don't even think we'll get a lower low. I think we'll get a higher low. And then I think we'll blast off on Bitcoin, that is. I think on the stock market, whole stock market's cooked. I think it's done, bruh. I think they're way too overvalued. I think it's time to put the lid on. I think it's time for the stocks to get in the bin. And potentially gold and equities may outperform them in this coming decade. They're way too overpriced. It's going to take a good 3 to 5 year bear market to rip the stock market to shreds, everyone to think it's over, and then we potentially go higher. So crypto's fear and greed index is 30. I'm actually considering entering Bitcoin at this price, which is crazy, but with a stop loss, it's not too shabby, especially if it follows something like gold. And by the way, if we're looking at gold, gold looks like it's already gone parabolic. Are you telling me something can carry on going this high for this long? No way. I don't care what it is. Eventually that's coming down. It's correcting to about this level. If it does, we're open to opportunities, but I believe we do come lower. Gold is soaring, man. And this isn't when you want to be looking at things. You want to be looking at it when it's dead, not now. If we look at stocks, the only actual thing I'm looking at today, I'm watching a few things, so I've added to my watch list. I'm making like a YouTube watch list where we look at everything, and I like the way, look at the green and the red, the way it ticks when the prices are moving. Whew, looks clean, but everything seems to nuke, and then it seems to go up, and then it seems to nuke. It's just the way of the game right now. Nvidia looks absolutely smashed. This reminds me of the Bitcoin chart. I feel like this has got so much correcting to do. So much correcting. I don't even want to mess with that. I know people are buying that currently on the pullback, but I don't even want to mess with it. I'd rather short that. And currently the only thing I'm actually buying, which I believed is undervalued, is Nike. Nothing else. I don't want to touch nothing else right now. I want to chill on my position, and I'm going to add to it on pullbacks. I think that's how we're going to roll with this. Because I only bought Apple the other day because of a targeting tariff on Apple. When it gets targeted like that, especially with it already being oversold in this uptrend, I believed it was time for a bounce, and I sold on the bounce quickly. I got out of there because I don't know how low this can go either. Now, moving on to the bookmarks. S&P futures surged 100 points of China being open to talks with President Trump. There's so much news going on right now. To be honest, the smarter investors are probably not trading this market. It's actually abysmal. Respecting the structure of previous tops, every time a close touch of previous top, then bottoming and then continuation. So he thinks we're going higher. Trump says the USA and Japan will negotiate tariffs today. The 88.5k is the level to watch. So he thinks we're going to go lower first. We could go higher, but hopefully lower. And then higher. I like how detailed the RSI and stuff is. It's mad. The 78.6 retraces an important risk level in Elliott wave. A break below often invalidates an impulse count. Watching price behavior at key levels is more important than the level itself. How the market reacts tells you everything. DXY is dumping. I don't even want to hold any. I've got too many dollars. I need to get rid of the dollars. Dollars are trash. Dollars tanking, man. It looks awful. Apple erased its entire gain since the world learned they are subject to 125% lower tariffs than expected. Damn, the sentiment is dog. Money loves speed. Think less, do more. Facts. Selling pressure on the Nasdaq. AMD chip. Export controls to China apply to their production, so AMD's tanking. It's all tanking, bro. What is the actual support on AMD? I remember looking at all this garbage ages ago when it was very, very low in price. I used to look at every stock like a proper degenerate, like a meme coin degenerate. 43% down on the year. It is tanking, but how long can this tank for? How long did this last for? December 2021. That lasted for a whole year, so this may last longer. We've just about hit a year now. So I'm thinking to the bottom, if we hit something like around 55, maybe 64, maybe 77. We've still got room to come down. I know that's me quickly checking the supports, which is kind of crazy, but I'm like that. I can do it like that. As someone who's made his money in tech, AI agents are the biggest opportunity in decades. AI is completely underhyped. I'm all in. That said, AI crypto is so undervalued, it's disgusting. It will be the most explosive vertical here soon. It's not going to be a buzzword. It's a demand, like we demand electricity. Go absolutely all in. But on what, bruh? On actually what? I put all my money into crypto AI agents. Now I can't afford cheese. Name one relevant agent that produces tangible value. Intercom's AI agent is making hundreds of millions. Core Council got acquired for 650 million. That's got to be some garbage, bruh. So you're referring to agents that have nothing to do with crypto. Of course everyone knows it's going to be huge, but tokens, as far as I know, are complete vaporware. Cerebro. I swear all them AI agents tanked. I know I'm going on a tangent here, but I swear all them AI agents tanked. They nuked. Like you've never seen something nuke before. Don't get me wrong, if the market sentiment flips, we may see a comeback. Look at that. That's awful, bro. These lot ain't even got Coinbase listings though. So these could do mad multiples. That's 66x. Well, 30 some x. But still. Gold is performing exactly how Bitcoin holders said Bitcoin would perform in this type of macro and geopolitical climate. Well, yeah, gold is gold. One day it'll drive itself right to your house. This year, what is Tesla's price? Is Tesla undervalued? Nah, I just want the normal Tesla. Oh, that's, I'm not in the right market, am I? I need to go on eToro. I need to add Tesla to my watch list because that's the part of the Magnificent Seven, isn't it? Add it to the bad man list. Yeah, people are thinking it's gonna go much. This might go parabolic. Mental. Gary Gensler is bullish on Bitcoin.
Sentiment and very little on fundamentals. And while
no way, this brother's. I'm not watching all that, but no way he's bullish. This is the trenches 9/11. Literally everyone got burned by Coinbase, a public company. Apparently Coinbase rugged. We're going to get onto that in just a minute. I know many of you want to see the updated version of BTC Global M2 chart. Here it is. It is time, give or take a few days. Coinbase, you are finished. You just rugged a coin. It rugged a coin. Coinbase, we're cooked. We're actually cooked.
We've just had the worst bull run in the history of crypto. Ether's massively underperformed, but hear me out, because there are four main indicators that I look at that are telling me right now crypto could be in store for a big recovery. The first indicator is global M2 money supply, and right now it is pumping. And when it pumps, that's very bullish for crypto because it means more liquidity to flow into the crypto markets. The second indicator is the DXY chart. Now, when the DXY chart is pumping, alternative assets like crypto tend to pull back. But right now, the DXY chart is dumping, which is an indicator that crypto and other alternative assets are due a massive recovery. The third indicator is interest rates. Now, the Federal Reserve has officially announced that they are ready to do whatever it takes to stabilize the markets. Now, given everything that's gone on with Donald Trump's tariffs, the markets are looking extremely uncertain, which means we can expect the Federal Reserve to finally cut interest rates in the next few weeks. And when that happens, that's extremely bullish for crypto because it means more liquidity to flow into the crypto markets. And the fourth indicator, which is extremely important, is the fact that right now there's over $200 billion sitting in stablecoins. It's not sitting in fiat, in dollars, it's sitting in crypto in stablecoins, which means people want to buy crypto. They're just waiting. They're waiting for the Fed to cut interest rates. They're waiting for Trump's tariffs to settle. They're waiting for some more certainty. And then they're going to go in. They're going to buy coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coins, but they are waiting for a little bit more certainty. Crypto is not finished. We have another leg up coming. I hope you're ready.
I hope you're right. You've been wrong a lot. Huh. Stay based, building and bringing the world on chain. Coinbase, fresh off the SEC dropping its case against it, decided to boldly parlay that W into launching its own base token from the official account, naturally to rug it. What the hell? Basis for everyone again. They rugged it just for it to go higher. No, but what is this? Basis for everyone? There's no way. Oh, it's been rugged again. What the hell? That's not it, man. That ain't it. Powell could well be in a situation where he needs to make a difficult decision. We need a difficult decision. We need the markets to get cooked for the interest rates to go lower. Bearish divergence on dominance. But there is a rise for 10 more days. One more reach of the 64 to 65% level. I just licked my microphone. That's nasty. After that, dominance will start to go down. 1st of May. We're getting a cycle low soon, boys. Trump says Powell's termination cannot come fast enough. It's time to cut the rates. He's trying to get rid of Powell, bruh. Gold added 1 trillion in its market cap in one day. That's the size of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's gonna reach it, bruh. One day. ECB cuts interest rates by 0.25%. Fed must be next. England, man. England and the UK are cutting rates. What's he doing? 80% of dollars were created in the last 5 years. Our dollars are worthless. Our time is worthless. It's madness. Global investors have rarely been this bearish. Approximately 50%. That's mad. Since February, allocations, a record of 82%. We've likely never seen such a rapid shift in sentiment. Maybe it's a good time to buy then. If everybody's bearish. China's money printer is going. They're printing dollars. Alt season, we may see a breakout. Bitcoin needs to break higher. Monetary policy statement. Good afternoon. The Governing Council today decided to lower the 3 key ECB interest rates by 25 basis points. European Central Bank have cut rates, bruh. Disinflation process well on track. Inflation has continued to develop as staff expect. Yo, this is looking bullish, bruh. Holy.